Traditional composting is a rewarding practice, but it often demands more work than many gardeners expect. Turning heavy piles, balancing greens and browns, and managing moisture levels can quickly feel like a full-time job. For those who love their garden but not the labor, there's a method that's changing the game. It's fast, hands-off, and surprisingly effective. Perfect for flower gardeners, balcony growers, and anyone short on time or space. This method is known as lazy or in-place composting, and it eliminates nearly all the hard parts of traditional composting. There's no need for bins, turning forks, or careful layering. Instead, it uses shallow trenches or pockets in your garden soil, turning the ground itself into a living compost machine. It works 3 times faster than conventional piles because it keeps everything where nature intended, right in the soil. To start, select an area in your garden bed that could use an extra boost, perhaps a space between flowering plants or around the base of a struggling perennial. Dig a shallow hole or trench, roughly 10 to 12 inches deep. Into this space, add your kitchen scraps, vegetable peels, fruit rinds, coffee grounds, and garden trimmings. These materials are rich in nitrogen and feed the microbial life that fuels decomposition. Layer these scraps with dry carbon materials like shredded paper dry leaves or spent mulch. This combination keeps the system balanced and prevents unpleasant odors. The secret to speed is in the next step. Sprinkle in a bit of finished compost or healthy garden soil between layers. This introduces beneficial microbes that rapidly activate the breakdown process. With the right balance of moisture and microbes, decomposition begins in just days, not weeks. Once filled, you'll want to cover the hole with the soil you removed and add a layer of mulch or maybe some shredded leaves on top. This locks in moisture, helps regulate temperature, and, it hides the composting area from pests and curious pets. Because it's all happening underground, there's really no mess, no smell, and no need to stir or turn anything. The result is a quiet transformation, where your kitchen scraps are turned into rich humus directly under your garden. As this buried compost breaks down, it releases nutrients right into the root zone of nearby plants. For ornamental growers, this means stronger blooms, richer foliage, and improved drought resistance. Because this method works with natural soil biology, earthworms, fungi, and bacteria, it also boosts microbial diversity, improves structure, and enhances long-term soil health. This technique can be rotated throughout your garden as needed. Over time, every trench you dig becomes a corridor of fertility. In small space gardens or containers, the method is just as effective. Use deep pots or planter boxes with layers of compostable material, and cover them with potting mix to plant directly above. Even flowering houseplants benefit from this quiet feeding system. What makes this method truly special is how it fits into the natural rhythms of any garden. No compost pile means no yard space taken up, no overthinking carbon ratios, and no trips with a pitchfork. It's composting the way nature intended, gradual, underground, and self-regulating. For flower lovers, balcony gardeners, and anyone who wants better soil without the mess, this method offers a beautiful solution. It's proof that composting doesn't have to be hard to be effective. If you've enjoyed this guide and want more effortless ways to nurture your garden, make sure to subscribe to Botanical Bliss. Share this with fellow gardeners who want to boost their blooms without the heavy lifting. Nature's easiest composting system is already beneath your feet. Now you know how to use it.